Hi everyone, welcome to Pilates, welcome to the Pilates Club. We're going to start today lying down. As ever, if anything doesn't feel right or you've got a little injury, don't work into it, just rest it and see how you get on. Okay, so we're going to start lying down, arms relaxed by our side, feet hip distance apart, and all we're going to do is breathe. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. And we're going to take that breath nice and deep, nice and low. And we're going to allow that breath to expand into the rib cage and allow the rib cage to expand into the mat beneath you. And as you continue to focus on your breathing, allow your shoulders to relax, allow your hips to relax. And then gently just draw your attention towards your body. We're going to make sure the feet are hip distance apart and nice and straight. We're going to make sure that the weight of the body is evenly balanced over our feet. So we want to be able to feel the balls of the toes pressing into the mat. We want to be able to feel the sides of the feet pressing into the mat. And then gently we're going to anchor down through the centre of the heels. And with the feet firmly anchored to the floor, we gently move up towards the knees, ensure the knees are pointing to the ceiling, not dropping out to the side or into the centre. And then slowly down towards the hips and just allow the hips to relax into the mat. And with the hips nice and heavy, nice and relaxed, you gently think about connecting through the centre of the body. So maybe think about drawing the belly button to the spine, maybe think about tightening the belt around the waist, whichever one works for you. And with your lower back supported, your abdominals engaging. Imagine moving through the rib cage and through the spine towards the shoulders. Allow the shoulder blades to relax. And then gently lengthen the spine a tiny bit more by pushing the crown of the head towards the wall behind you. And then gently, all we're going to do, we're going to bring those arms up towards the ceiling and you're going to bring them down and round, nice big circles. So remember, as we take the arms down and round, we make sure we're not overarching the spine, we're not allowing the lower back to curve. And still breathing in through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. You might not be able to get your arms all the way to the floor, that's fine. Just work with your body, just get some movement into those arms. That's it, lovely. 2 more. And then gently relax the arms back down. And then all we're going to do is just float the legs from side to side. The arms can be by your side. You can bring them out further if you want. It's completely up to you. But just let those knees rock from side to side. Just allowing the lower back to release, allowing those hips to get a little bit of movement in them. That's it, nice. And then if you feel up to it, very gently just draw those knees towards you. And again, we're just going to rock from side to side. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can just leave the legs on the floor and carry on with the legs on the floor. Just gently rocking from side to side. We don't need to push the legs too far, we're just gently rocking. Now if you feel up to it and you've got no issues, you can take the legs up to the ceiling, gently take one leg out, bring it back in, and then we take the other leg out and bring it back in. And remember, if that's a little bit too much for you, just leave the knees bent and just keep rocking from side to side. If you've still got your feet on the floor, that's fine as well. Just do whichever one works for you. We're just warming up. We don't want to aggravate anything. We just want to get moving. That's it, nice. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And just still inhaling through the nose and exhaling exhaling through pursed lips. And gently relax the legs back down. And then this time, all I'd like you to do is go into your pelvic tilt. So you're just gently rocking your pelvis backwards and forwards. So we're not lifting off the floor completely. It's just a gentle little rock forwards and backwards, releasing the tension from the pelvis. So if you've been sitting and you've just got that tension there, it just releases that tension. That's it, nice. Last one, and then this time I want you to circle that pelvis. So you think about that bowl of soup on the abdomen and you're just gently slopping the soup around the bowl. Alternatively, you can think of a pencil in your belly button and you're just trying to draw a circle on the ceiling. And as you go around, some bits might find they're a bit tight, might find they're a bit clunky. Just see if you can press into it and get a little bit more movement. Just do one more in this direction and then slowly in the opposite direction. That's it. Still breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. And just really feel, does it feel different in this direction to the other direction? Are you more mobile, less mobile? Just be aware of what your body's doing. And relax. Okay, then we're just gently going to draw the knee in, stretch the leg away, and we're going to very slowly circle the foot and the ankle. As you circle the foot on the ankle, focus on the ankle, not the toes. Okay, it's really easy to lead with your toes like that, whereas if you relax the foot and just lead with the ankle. Perfect. And then circle the other way. And then gently we're going to take the opposite hand and just draw the leg across the body. And then relax the leg back down. Then we draw the other leg in, stretch the other leg away, and again we circle the foot on the ankle. So again, just moving from the ankle, keep the toes relaxed. And then circle the other way. And then gently take the opposite hand and again just draw that leg across the body. And take the arm and the head in the opposite direction if it feels better. And just hold it there, still taking those nice deep breaths just as we get ourselves ready for a workout. And then gently we relax the leg back down. Now, we're going to put the soles of the feet against each other and let the knees hang out. If that feels uncomfortable, just leave the feet on the floor and leave the knees up, okay? The choice is yours. We then gently draw our arms up towards the ceiling with our palms facing each other, and we gently reach one arm up, draw the shoulder blade back down, reach the other arm up, draw the shoulder blade back down. And you just keep going in your own time, reaching through your arms, just really thinking about lifting that shoulder blade off the floor and then slowly pushing that shoulder blade back down to the mat. And you just keep going in your own time. Those knees hanging out, if they're not, don't worry, you can, as I said, leave them up to the ceiling, whichever suits you. Main thing here is we're just opening up these shoulders. If you've got the knees hanging out, we're just giving the hips a little bit more release as well. It's just a nice tea rather than a must-have. Let's go for one more either side, and then gently bring the arms down, draw the knees together, step the feet to hip distance apart, and we're going to go into our hip rolls, okay? So, with our hip rolls, we've got various options for this one. We can have the arms by the side, we can bring the arms up and down as we move, or if you want to go hardcore, arms up to the ceiling, palms facing, okay? So you do whichever one's right for you. We're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, slowly push those hips up towards the ceiling. As we come up onto those shoulders, we take a nice deep breath, make sure the knees are pointing over the toes and the feet are firmly on the floor. And then gently soften the chest bone and start to roll back down towards the mat, one vertebra at a time, okay? And we're just going to keep going in our own time. If we want to introduce the arms, we can. They can come up and behind us. They don't have to touch the floor. Again, feet stay firmly on the floor, knees over the toes, and then gently roll back down. Okay, and then the last variant, arms up to the ceiling and roll. So just keep rolling through your spine. Arms doing whichever you prefer, okay? And then just be really mindful of where those feet are, making sure the feet stay firmly anchored to the floor and making sure that the knees stay pointing over the toes, okay? If you find that's a bit of a struggle, then put a ball or put a cushion between your knees just to maintain that position. That's it. Really feel that spine. One side might want to go down quicker than the other. One part of the spine might be more mobile than the other. That's fine. Just work with it and just using the breath, work through that spine. We're going to go for one more. And then gently relax back down to the mat. And then I'm going to get everyone to roll onto their sides, okay? And we're going to put our hands behind, we're going to put one hand behind our head, okay? We're going to go for a rotation. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the arm forwards and then rotate it all the way around and bring it back. But notice my head and neck are supported, so make sure you keep that head and neck supported all the time so that as you rotate over, you're not straining the neck or shoulders, but what you should feel is a nice opening of the chest and a nice rotation of the spine as we go. Okay, you can keep your arm long. I've just got to bend it because I'm a bit too close to the wall. We're going to do two more like that. Relax the arm back down there. You're going to roll over or swing your legs round, and we're going to do the same again on the other side. So again, the head and neck is supported. Knees are up in front of us, and then we bring the arm over the head and all the way around. So we're just rotating and opening that chest. Then again, head and neck are supported. And still inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. Try and keep those thighs together. Try not to let the knees move around too much. Completely lost count. Let's go for one more. And relax. Nice. We're going to come up onto all fours now. We're going to go into our cat stretch. So the hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. Whip through the shoulders, length through the spine. And all we're going to do, we're going to inhale, prepare, exhale into the arch you come. Tuck under the tailbone, the lower back, mids back, upper back, crown of the head drops down. Hold it there. Reach the tailbone away, all the way through to the crown of the head. And you're just going to keep going in your own time. Keeping the legs nice and still. The arms nice and strong, really trying to find that arch in the spine. And remember, as we come back out into that straight position, don't let the back bend. Keep that tummy tucked in so you get a nice straight back as you come out. And think about tailbone to crown the head so you can feel that length in your spine. Now on the next one, what we're going to do is we come into the arch. We're going to hold the arch and we're just gently going to press back towards our heels, but only as far as we can whilst we maintain our arch. We hold it there. And then gently we come back up, still in the arch. Press the tailbone away, all the way through to the crown of the head, back to our start position. We'll do one more like that. So into the arch we come. Hold that arch as you gently press back towards your heels to where you can go. Take a nice deep inhale at that point so you feel that stretch in your lower back. And then gently back up and straighten. Lovely. And then I'm going to get you just to relax back down onto your heels. Nice big shell pose. So just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths in the shell pose. Then I just want you to come back up onto all fours, and I want you to tuck your toes under, okay? We're just doing a little bit of work on the toes and the hands, and then I want you to come up onto your fingertips, okay? Now for some of you that might be a little bit too much, so you can leave the hands flat, okay? But if not, just going to hold it there. I want you to push into the toes and push into the fingers, and just hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just release the toes and release the hands back into the shell pose. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time, okay? So we come up, we put the toes under, okay? So we're just trying to stretch and work the toes and the hands and strengthen them a little bit. Okay, up onto the fingertips again if we can. If not, don't worry, just do the toes. And then really pressing into the fingertips and the toes, we're going to count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Relax back down to the heels again. Nice big shell pose. And then we're just going to lie face down on the mat, and we're going to go for swan dive, okay? So we've got two options for swan dive, okay? We can do full swan dive or we can do modified. I'll start with modified and move into full. So we're going to put the legs to the corners of the mat. We're going to have the elbows in line with the ears or the forehead, whichever's comfortable for you. Pubic bones pressed into the mat, shoulders are relaxed, okay? Now as you inhale, allow the body to lift away from the floor and allow the arms to lengthen. And as you exhale, you gently come back down. So we inhale up and exhale down. Just keep going in your own time. If you want to move it up to full swan dive, bring those hands by the rib cage and bring yourself up. Keep your elbows tight. Again, exhaling down, inhaling up. So do whichever one's right for you. Listen to the body, and on that inhale, really reach that body up, okay? So almost press the head away as you come up. But always remember, inhale up and exhale. Back down. We're going to go for two more in whichever position you're in, whether you're modified or in full. Last one. Relax back down. Now, we're going to place our hands under our forehead and bring our legs into parallel, and we're going to do our single leg kick. So what happens, your head is rested on your hands, your shoulders are relaxed, and you just very gently flex your foot and bring the heel to the bottom. Then point the toes away. And then we flex the other foot, point the toes away. And we just keep alternating between the two legs, keeping the body nice and stable, nice and still. So we're not going to go really quickly. We need to have one leg down before the other leg can come up. Otherwise, everything will start to jiggle around, and we don't want that to happen. And you're just flexing and pointing. That's it, nice. Remember, I'm watching. Still inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. We're going to do one more either side then gently we're going to push up onto our hands, relax back down onto our heels again. Nice big shell pose. And again, whilst you're in that shell pose, nice deep breaths. If you need to, you can put the fists on top of each other so you don't have to go down quite so low if that feels more comfortable. And you can always use a prop between your bottom and your heels if you want. You can always put a cushion or something there. And then this time we're going to come onto our backs and we're going to go into our ab preps. So what's going to happen, we're going to place those hands behind the head with the elbows nice and wide, okay? Now, the feet can either be on the floor or you can take them to tabletop if you want to work a little bit harder, okay? So if you want more challenge, take the legs to tabletop. We're going to inhale, gently nod the head. As we exhale, draw the rib cage up and under, look through the knees and slowly come back down. So remember, as you're doing this, you're always looking to just gently float those shoulder blades away from the floor. And remember, if you're working a little bit harder, you've got those legs at tabletop, they should be staying nice and still. Perfect. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, what you can do is you can straighten the legs. And then as you curl up, you can take one leg away and switch. Take one leg away and switch. If you don't want to do any more, just carry on with your feet on the floor. Normal ab preps. So it's a bit of an ab prep with scissor legs, just to really give those abdominals a little bit more work. Last one. Relax the upper body down, you've got the legs up. Relax the legs back down, okay? And then this time, excuse me, we're going to take our arms by our side and we're going to go in for 100. So, with our 100 again, we have the options. We can have one leg only and the upper body down. We can have two legs and the upper body down. Or we can have one leg and the upper body up or down, okay? So again, if you want to, you can also go for straight legs. The choice is yours. So do what's right for you. We're going to take one leg to tabletop. If we can, we take the other leg to tabletop. If we can, nod the head, curl up, reach the arms long. If you want to, go for long legs and hold it there, okay? Choice is yours. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently relax the upper body down, relax one leg down, relax the other leg back down. And then this time, we're just going to go into leg lifts or toe taps. So you can gently just bring the knee towards you, place it down, bring the other knee towards you, place it back down. Or, if that feels a little bit easy, bring the legs to tabletop and dip one leg at a time. Choice is yours. Now again, if you want to step it up a little bit, you can put the hands behind the head, nod the head and curl up. Choice is yours. Still inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips, making sure that the movement for the leg is coming from the hip joint, not from the knee. I'm going to go for one more either side and gently relax back down to the mat. Okay, we're going to relax our arms by our side and we're going to go into our single leg stretch. So we're going to draw both knees towards us. We're going to nod the head, curl up, reach one leg away, draw the other leg in. As ever, if curling the head up too much, leave the upper body down. And if it's too much with both legs, we can just go to one leg, okay? So do whichever option is best for you. And as I say, listen to your body. That's it. So I'm putting my head down so I can look at you and smile. Because if I put it up, it strains it. Last one, either side. And then gently draw those knees in, relax the upper body down. And then gently, we're going to bring ourselves up to a seated position. Bits of meat out from either side, shoulders relaxed down. We're going to go for a half roll back. So we're going to inhale, press the belly button in. Exhale, draw ourselves back up. Belly button in, draw ourselves back up. So we keep the eyes forward, chins up. So what I don't want to see is that, yeah, no curling through the shoulders. It's just through the lower back. Nice. And as ever, still breathing. You can always have your arms out in front if you prefer. And if it's really difficult with the knees up, take the legs out. Okay? Two more. And on the second one, if we can, we're going to roll ourselves back down to the mat. If not, you can just gently lower yourself back down to the mat. Now this time we're going to go into our leg circle. So very gently we're going to float one leg up to the ceiling. Now the other leg can stay on the floor, or you can draw it towards you. Or if you want to take it a step even further, you can stretch the leg along the mat, okay? Choice is yours. I'm going to go mid-range, okay? We're going to inhale to start the circle. Exhale, we finish the circle. 4 more in this direction. And what we're trying to do is just get that thigh bone stirring round the hip bone. I think that's 5. And then swap direction. Again, if you need to. So I start to clunk on this side, so I need to bend my knee a little bit more to control it. That's it. Last one. And then gently draw the leg in, switch to the other side, and again, start the circle on the inhale, finish on the exhale. Nice. So that's 3. And again, stirring that thigh bone in the hip joint. 1 more in this direction. And then hold it at the top and switch direction for me. 4, 3, 2, last one. And gently draw that leg back in. Okay? And then this time, what we're going to do, we're going to put the legs down. Okay? We're going to stretch the legs away. Okay? We're going to take our hands behind our head. Okay? Now, we've got some options. We're going to go into roll up, but some people won't want to do roll up. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay here all flat and you're just going to point and flex your feet. So you point and flex your feet. As you start to point and flex your feet, you're then going to bring your arms up and bring your arms down. So as you flex, bring them up. As you point, bring them down. So you flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Okay, now if you want to now take it up a notch, what we're going to do is we're going to go into full roll up. So we're going to bring the arms up, nod the head and curl. If not, we just carry on pointing and flexing the toes and bringing the arms up and down. If we've come into full roll up, make sure as you're coming up, you're not throwing yourself up. Stack back up before you roll back down. Lovely. And just keep going in your own time, using your breath to help you. Light inhale as you nod the head. Exhale as you bring yourself over. stack back up and roll back down. Okay, we're going to go 2 more roll-ups, which is probably about 4 point of flexes. I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me afterwards. And then we're going to stop in a seated position. If we're lying down, let's gently bring ourselves up to a seated position, okay? We're just going to take our legs out to the side and we're going to have a little bit of a stretch, okay? So we're just going to walk our hands round to one leg, and all I want you to do is just walk down the leg. Now go as far as you can without those hips and bums lifting off the floor, okay? So you really want to focus on pressing that bottom into the mat. And all I want you to do is hold it there. Relax your head down and just hold it there. Doesn't matter if all your hand comes as far as your knee, doesn't matter, wherever it works for you. You should feel a nice stretch. Just breathe into it. And as you take those nice deep breaths, just see if you get any more movement from it. Last breath. Then we gently walk the hands back up and we walk round to the other side. Again, focus on keeping that bottom on the floor as you walk those hands down. And then just rest those hands wherever on your leg you can get your toe, great, but don't grab at it. Just gently rest, keeping those hips and bottoms down, and just allow yourself to relax onto that leg. Just inhale through the nose, exhale through pursed lips. And as you take those deep breaths, as you exhale, you should get just a little bit more flexibility. Last deep breath. And then gently just walk those hands back up. I'm just going to put the hands behind us. And all I want you to do is just open up the chest and let the head go back. And then relax. And again, just open up the chest, let the head go back, and relax. One more. And relax, lovely. Draw those legs in and we're just gently going to bring ourselves back down to the floor again, okay? And we're going to go in for some obliques. So we're going to place those hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. We're going to inhale, slight nod of the head, exhale, opposite shoulder, opposite hip, back through the centre, across to the other side. If you want to work a little bit harder, take the legs to tabletop. Okay, if we need to modify because we can't lift the upper body, we just bring opposite knee to opposite shoulder. Okay, so we do whichever one is right for us. Okay. Try and keep the legs nice and still, unless you're doing the modification, obviously. We're going to go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax back down to the mat. Okay, we're going to go for a nice little stretch now. So if you've got a ball or a cushion, grab it and put it behind your head because it'll just make it a little bit more comfy. If not, don't worry. Figure of 4 stretch. You're going to cross one leg over the other and then you lift the other leg up and you draw it towards you. Try and keep those hips nice and straight. Try not to roll from side to side. That's it, nice. If you prefer, you can hold on to your feet if that feels more comfortable, which it does for some people, I know. And just again, taking those nice deep breaths, inhaling in to anything that feels tight. And as you exhale, exhale tightness away. And then gently relax the legs back down, cross the leg over, and then draw the other leg towards you and hold it there. And again, relax the shoulders, make sure you're nice and straight. If you want to hold onto the feet instead, you can. Nice deep breaths into anything that feels tight and exhale away. Nice deep breaths. Really feel that stretch. And then gently relax the legs back down, okay? We're going to roll onto our sides now. If you've got a ball or a cushion, you can grab it, okay? We might use it, okay? So, when we're lying on our side, okay, we've got two choices. We can lie down, so if our neck and shoulders aren't feeling up to it, then we just lie down, okay? If you want that little bit extra, you can come up onto your elbow. If you've got a ball or a cushion, place it between your thighs. If not, just imagine you've got a balloon there, okay? If you have come up onto your elbow, waist away from the floor, armpit away from the elbow. We don't want to be slumping into the mat, okay? Excuse me, and very gently, we're just going to squeeze and release. That's it, so you're just going to squeeze and release. Now, as you're squeezing those thighs together, keep the feet together as well. Keep that waist lifted. If you're lying down or on your side, you need that little lift in the waist just to keep that length through the spine and that nice balance through the body. Okay, two more. Now this time as we squeeze, we lift the feet off the floor and gently we squeeze again. Last one. Relax the legs back down, okay? We're going to reach our legs away now, nice and long, okay? If you want to work harder, you can stay up on your elbow, but otherwise we're going to come down onto our side. If you need something to prop your head up like I do, then please do, okay? Now just think about those nice long legs, okay? Length through the body, so you want to press the toes to one wall, the head to the other, okay? And we want to balance on those hips, yeah? They're stacked on top of each other, as are the shoulders. Really think about pressing the lower leg into the mat, draw the tummy in, and then as you press into that lower leg, just push the top leg up. So you just lift and lower. Nice control in both directions, okay? We don't want to be going up and down because the body will start to shuffle around. We want to stay in control all the time, okay? You can have your fingertips out in front of you if you want, or you can have your arm on your side, completely up to you. But make sure if your hand's out in front that you have the fingertips there, because we don't want to roll into the hand, okay? If the fingertips are there, you'll feel yourself roll and you're less likely to do it. If you feel really wobbly, don't take the leg quite so high and just shuffle your legs around a little bit and just check that you're straight. Sometimes what we think is straight isn't. Two more. And then gently hold the leg there and we're going to circle. That's it, keep going. Keep the body still. We're only doing 10. And circle the other way. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're all going to hold the leg there and we're very slowly going to press the leg forward and draw the leg backwards. So lying down or up on our elbow, we need to stay nice and stable, nice and still as we push the leg forwards and backwards, okay? Because the body wants to go with the leg, yeah? So it really wants to roll with you like that, and you're not going to let it. You're going to keep that nice connection through the whole of the body. We're going to do 2 more. And then gently relax the leg back down. Now everybody's going to lie down, okay? And we're going to bring both legs to the front corner of the mat. And very gently, we're just going to bring the top leg up and over, up and behind, up and over, up and behind. And we just keep going in our own time, shoulders relaxed. That's it. Two more. Relax the leg back down. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to draw the toe up the leg. We're going to go for our inner ballerina and then bring the leg back down. So we draw the toe up the leg and reach away, bring it back down, and just keep going in your own time. That's it, lovely. make sure the hips stay stacked, don't let them roll backwards as you bring the leg in. If you need to do the movement smaller, just do it smaller. But just stay in control. Let's go for one more. And relax the leg back down. You can relax that knee down in front of you, stretch that lower leg away, and very gently you're going to lift and lower that bottom leg for me. That's it. And then we're going to hold the leg there and then swing the leg forwards and backwards. And relax the leg back down, okay? And then we're going to come up onto our side and let's go for some side bends. So we're going to put the feet and knees together, okay? Or you can put the feet into the cross. You can come up onto the hand or the elbow. Just make sure the hand is slightly forward of the hip, otherwise you're going to fall over a little bit. If you want to extend into straight legs, please do. We're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, up we come and over. Hold it there, really push from that waist and relax. Back down. And again, we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, up we come and over. And relax, back down, lovely. Swing the legs round, we're going to do it all over again on the other side. So again, we've got the option of lying down or coming up onto our elbow, your choice, okay? So, make your decision, okay? If you've got a ball or a cushion, place it between your thighs. If not, imagine there's a balloon there. Waist away from the floor, armpit away from the elbow if you're up on the elbow. And all we're going to do is squeeze and release. That's it, nice. So just really pressing down with that top leg, squeezing those thighs together. Keep those shoulders nice and straight. That's it. And then gently as you squeeze those thighs together, lift the feet off the floor and keep squeezing. Perfect. Might be a little bit heavy now. That's fine. Keep going. 2 more. Relax the legs back down, okay? Now I'm going to whip that ball out. You're going to stretch the legs away. So again, if you're happy up on your elbow, please stay up on your elbow. If not, we're going to lie down, okay? And if, as I said, if you need a prop for your head like I do, then please get one. Hips on hips, shoulders on shoulders. Fingertips out in front if you need to, or arm on your side, again, your choice. Again, think about pressing that lower leg into the mat as you very gently lift and lower that top leg. Nice control all the time. That's it, lovely. Perfect. So remember, as you lift that leg, if you start to feel like you're rolling a little bit, you're just going a little bit too high. So just reduce the size of the movement. We're going to hold the leg here and circle it. Three more, 2, 1, and circle the other way. That's it. Keep the body nice and stable, nice and still. You might be more stable one side than you are the other. And 3, 2, 1. My leg's getting heavy. And then gently, we're going to push the leg forwards and draw the leg backwards, but we've got to keep the upper body nice and stable, nice and still. If your leg's feeling heavy, don't worry. It's supposed to. It just means it's doing the right job. If it's not, don't worry either. It means you're nice and strong. That's it. Let's go for 2 more. Keep that body stable. And again, you might find this side you've got more movement. And relax the leg back down. Now we're all going to lie down and we're going to bring our legs to the front corner of the mat. And same as we did on the other side, very gently that top leg's going to come up and over, up and behind. Up and over, up and behind. And we just keep going in our own time. Perfect. Two more. And then relax the leg back down. This time we go for the inner ballerina. Toe draws up the leg, reach the leg away, bring the leg back down. So remember, we don't want to roll backwards, yeah? We want to just Bring it up the leg. So if we can't bring it too high, just bring it to where you can, okay? Stay in control. That's the trick with this one, okay? Perfect. Really reaching through the leg. There we go. Keep the shoulders relaxed. We're going to go for one more. And then gently relax that knee down in front of you. Stretch that lower leg away. And very gently, we're just going to lift and lower that bottom leg. That's it, lovely. See, you've forgotten I'm not actually here. Hold the leg there and swing the leg forwards and backwards. That's it. Just get those abductors to do a little bit of work for us. Relax the leg back down. Lovely. Let's come up onto our side now and go into our side bends again. So again, up onto your elbow or your hand, whichever one is best for you. We put the feet and knees together or feet into the cross, your choice. Okay? We're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, up we come and over. If you want to go for straight legs, press into them. Lift from the waist and gently relax back down. And again, we're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, up we come and over. Hold it there and gently relax back down. Nice. We're going to come up onto all fours now, okay? And we're going to have a little go at quivering lamb. If we don't want to quiver, go back to cat stretch, okay? So we're going to place the hands under the shoulders. Feet and knees are together. Width through the shoulders, length through the spine. Tuck the toes under if you can. And when you lift your knees, imagine there's a little bit of paper between your knees and the floor, nothing else, okay? So we're going to inhale, prepare, and we're going to hover the knees, and we're going to hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just relax back down into your heels for a moment, give your wrists a little bit of a shake. We're going to do 2 more like that, okay? So back up we come, toes back under if we can, and let's hover 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Can you hear my voice shaking? Last one, I promise. Deep breath. I can't breathe and talk. And hover 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Relax back down onto your heels. Nice, big jump. And then we're going to lie face down on the mat, okay? So we're just going to place the hands by the ears and the elbows to the floor, okay? And we push the pubic bone into the mat, we relax the shoulders down, and we place the nose on to the mat. And we're going to inhale, prepare as we exhale, light pressure on those forearms, and then gently we come back down. So light pressure on those forearms, gently come back down. Keep that face pointing towards the mat. I'm just looking up to make sure you can hear my voice. That's it, lovely. So we're just creating a little bit of weight for the body to lift. Help that bone structure a little bit. Let's go for 2 more. And then gently relax back down, okay? So now we're going to take our arms nice and long, okay, and our legs nice and long, and we're going to go for a swim. So we can start with a modified swim. Now your head can be on the floor or off the floor. I prefer mine off, okay? And we can start with a modification. We just lift our opposite arm, opposite leg. If we're happy with that, we're going to stay with that. If we want to step up, lift the legs, lift the arms, have the palms facing each other, and then gently dip, opposite arm, opposite leg, without touching the floor, without letting the body roll, and just gently start to pick up your speed as you swim along. South Beach, Florida, maybe. I don't know. And just keep that nice position. Imagine I've got something on your back that you don't wish to spill. You want to keep it nice and steady, nice and still. Use your breath to maintain your position. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. And then gently hold it there. Relax back down to the mat. Place your hands under your forehead, legs to the corner of the mat, bend the knees. Draw the heels together and squeeze them as hard as you can. And release. So you're going to squeeze the heels as hard as you can and release. Just trying to get those bottoms to wake up. That's it, nice. Let's go for 2 more. And relax the legs. Back down. And push up onto our knees. We're going to relax back down onto our heels again. Nice big shell pose. Nice deep breaths. And then gently, we're just going to come up onto our knees if you can, okay? If not, we're going to sit back like so. And again, if you don't like being up in this position, just put your feet out to the side, okay? And you'll be glad to hear it's nearly all over. So all we're going to do, we're going to inhale very gently, take our arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we bring them back down. Inhale, up we come. Exhale. Last one, inhale, up we come. Exhale, relax, back down. And just take a moment. Well done. You've done the pre-record. You didn't have to wait for me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you all again soon.